Hey, what's going on everyone? This is yours Shirley, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some sales offlane, and today's build is a little interesting in the sense that, like, here's a weird thing about sales offlane is that one, it's sort of an off meta pick-ish. I say ish because in the last competitive tournament at the PCC, sales offlane was actually kind of a back pocket pick for a lot of like offlaners, because what she can provide in team fights is like just a huge diver that's just really hard to take down, and that is if you go for the more tanky build, which you can kind of see this build being recommended offlane. But whenever I see Serath being played offlane, people kind of go away from like the Overlord Bonesaw and go for more like Stormbreaker Skies, but the more like actual like Serath jungle build that makes sense. So that's why I mean by today's build is a little bit interesting. It's a build that is a lot like this recommended build, but slightly different to really emphasize not only the durability aspect of Serath, but to also try and build a build that's going to be very efficient for on hit and making sure you have a lot of damage for dueling people. So what we're going to try and do is, against this matchup, we're going to go for Boneseeker second, which is a little bit different way of building this type, kind of like tanky sales build, because a lot of people, if they're going for the tanky sales build, they just kind of follow recommend to go Bonesaw or even Basilisk second. But I think there's some actually good consideration to go, what do you call, to go Boneseeker second, because the damage boost it provides is pretty massive, I would say. I'm gonna just kind of all in on her just because we can, and yep, you see how she has to back off, because if she get hit by an B, she would most certainly die right there. The Serath's training power is actually not that bad. It's just for the longer trades, she kind of suffers a little bit, like against the Grux, the Serath, etc. It's not as good. But against like the more scaling matchups like the Shimby or the Sevrock, or even like more like tank like Steel or Sevrock, I think Serath can actually trade very well. Her training powers are not bad. It's just like a lot of the really strong training powers in the game, Serath doesn't do nearly as good of a job into it. I'm gonna try to keep forcing her to like reset her back, because I think she's trying to bait me to push that into her, or she is actually trying to look for it back. It's just because the way I'm kind of situating up the wave like this, she won't be able to get an easy back right there. Yeah, I'm trying to like keep baiting out her reset right there without fully committing to my EOQ. So she's spending a lot of time just not even CSing at this point. If she's gonna like reset because she's too scared to like walk up to me, she might as well just take the reset, right? Because she just lost so much CS by just staying there doing nothing. Okay, Count is gonna go on this, but honestly, we're shielding because we have a wave right behind us, as you guys see. So honestly, we can go on the Count because we have a mini wave advantage. Trying to bait them to my Flame Mel. That's one kill. I think that's almost a second kill right there. Fortunately, there's no more follow-up damage to finish off the Shimby. But you saw how like they were trying to bait me in, but I knew my Flame Mel was around, so they just bait them back. And that cost the life of the Countess, and we got the blink early from Shimby. I highly doubt this Count is gonna want straight at us immediately again from spawn, so we're gonna make sure we shove this in all the way before we take our resets. Because now we have to reset, we gotta kill another build, so we're just sitting in a very good spot right now. So we're gonna go for Overlord first, because not only we need the wave clear, since Serath's wave clear is not that great unless you tack on a lot of attack speed. Also for the fact that this kind of build lacks some raw physical power, and Serath scales really heavily on physical power, mostly due to ultimate scaling on this. So we want to make sure we got plenty of bonus physical power, and Overlord provides that from beginning to end of this match. So the big thing about doing this build is that you're gonna be pretty dang durable with all the HP, and you can die people really aggressively and not worry about like getting blown up. However, your damage for the all lens is not gonna always be 100 steel. Sometimes you're gonna take a little bit longer than you would hope trying to all in on people, and when you're taking too long to all in on people, that can leave you up to actually dying before you actually kill your main targets. But this is a build that is gonna try and get that 100 steel optimally, while at the same time trying to making sure it's very durable. That's why Boneseeker is very key to this kind of build, is that it's gonna give us that attack speed. The key won't proc the on hit stacking up Boneseeker, but it's still very strong passive on Serath. I'm gonna do that most of the bully out of lane because she used her on B. That's just the perfect time to go in and punish that more than anything. Because if I can get a good trading pattern with my ultimate and chuck them really hard, then I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna be able to kill the Shinbi, but I'm just gonna most certainly make her like very skilled to walk up to me at this point. We know Countess is around, so I have to be a little careful, but honestly, this Countess is just kind of not... I'm not too worried about this count because I am pretty dang durable with this kind of Titan's Crest I'm going with, so I'm not too worried at all. Yeah, I think Shimby's not gonna walk up, so counts can back off right there for now. So in terms of CS, we're still doing pretty good against her. It's a little bit annoying trying to always play against the Shinbi just because she will always like outrange you in this kind of sense. Even though I have a lot of pressure in lane, she's definitely going to be the one that's never going to really walk up to me. Maybe if I was a little bit different here with a little bit more early game pressure, I can punish her harder for that kind of stuff. But the best I can do is kind of walk up and try to use my on-B whenever I can. So Shinbi is playing very hard for helping from the mid lane or jungle. So I guess until we get like Overlord build up and second iron, we won't have the super strong all-in threats against her. But we can definitely keep her low and not make her be able to last hit for just basic attacks, because her last hit with Q only will pretty much means that she will like run out of mana and it's gonna be very inefficient for farming purposes. Yep, want to make sure we can just keep stopping her back. And I cleared the range minions right there because I want the wave to start to shove back into her without like clearing the wave first. Because if I clear the wave first and try to stop her back, I won't have enough time to do that. But if I clear the range minions, the wave is going to automatically start to push back at her and I have more time to stop her back, as you guys saw. Just using my RB whenever we can to try to push her a little bit. It's kind of unfortunate Serath doesn't have any access to burst damage or CC, so she can kind of just keep walking in and out about us like that, as long as she's not too low in HP. At the very least, this means that we kind of have a early game secure for us, and that's very big because Serath kind of struggles the most in the early game for offlane. But in these kind of matchups, she can kind of thrive actually, which is really nice. Alright, she's gonna look to reset right there, or not. So she's gonna keep green for the wave, but that just means that she's gonna keep delaying her CS even more and more. So I don't know, like she's kind of doing a decent job last game was cute, but at the same time, you see how much like no mana she has at all. It's not like the counts can like 1v1 me. So like I'm not too worried about any ganks, even though I've been pushed up constantly this entire time. There we go, we see Shinbi with no mana, that means she cannot actually walk up. Or why she can't use her Q anymore, so she can't even last hit. And so now she's just wasting her time sucking up XP. And as a result, like she's losing more CS in the long run by just her refusing to reset at this point still. She's getting very low, so she needs to be careful because we would dive her. She has blink at this point, so we need to be a little bit careful when we're diving her, but I think we can probably still kill her if we play our cards right. Okay, I almost was trying to see if she's gonna blink, but she never even bothered to blink right there. So I'm gonna close this out then. We see Fame Mount invading, so I'm actually pretty comfortable with still clearing this out. If my Fame Mount wasn't there, then I'll probably just reset immediately because I wouldn't know where the jungle is at. But my Fame Mount is invading like that, that means the jungle is not on our side. Except I did saw her for a split second right there. So yeah, interesting. Alright, we're still very safe. We get Overlord on this reset. And let's start into Boneseeker next because Basilisk is something we want to grab as a third item. And sometimes you can grab Basilisk second if you're against like a tank, for example. But against like the Shimby matchup, we don't need the armor shred necessarily. We can just go for Basilisk third. So she is building into like a golem skip kind of item right here. So she is building some armor against us, but we don't need Basilisk really. Basilisk just really for the more pure tank builds, and this Shimmy is not really building that pure tank at all. Okay, that's a blink right there. So very well played. A little unfortunate that they kind of went in pretty early, so I'm not able to follow up, but still got the blink at the end of the day, so that's really what matters the most right now. They dual linking really aggro right there because you have the what do you call? Make sure I blink out. I'm gonna start ulting because I wasn't sure if they're gonna actually all in on me. They're all in enemy at this point. I think I need to blink out because I'm actually taking a lot more damage than I thought I was going to. And I mean, I don't think they kill me at all. It's just I have to blink right there, unfortunately. So let's take a reset right now. I think by the time we get back, we should be able to catch the wave before it crashes in. I think I took a lot of damage right there, mainly because there was a lot of minions right there, not because the damage is really high, because they haven't hit the Iron Power Spike at all, so... I think if I fought them in my wave, I think that would have been much closer and even, but it's just not the case with me being pushed up like that. I'm gonna predict that Shimmy's gonna reset right away, so I'm gonna crash this wave and hope I'm fast enough to do so, so I can... Okay, she didn't back off, but that means that she has no ultimate. That means we can get pretty aggro on her if we really want to. Okay, it seems like there's action going on the right side, so I'm fine to keep farming right here. I'm gonna be looking to shove this in because if I crash this wave, then we should be able to force this tower to go down. Shimmy won't have the wave clear. She kind of tickles us at this point, so we can kind of just ignore her and just focus on keep clearing the wave. She stepped up. Because she was leaving the tower like that, we could actually just chase her like that. If she stayed in the tower, we can't tower dive because we take too long, and I think I wouldn't be able to kill her before the tower kills me. But because she walked out the side of the tower, we just have to just all in right there. Because that worked out very nicely. Except Trim Blast is here as well. So we won't be able to get the tower. Maybe still do get the tower because we see the minions pushing into there. Oh, this Gem Blast is hungry for me, but my Flame Ball is here just to kill him right there. So that Gem Blast definitely got too greedy right there. So he lost the tower that he could have saved, and he lost his life because he overshades your surely right there. I guess that's because the Trim Blast thought he was pretty strong. He is 6 and 4. So he is like definitely one of the stronger ones on the team, but he still like got baited in pretty hard right there by overcommitting like that. It's nice. We got Boneseeker. We got that. We should start to really just look for the all-ins on the Shimmy whenever we can. The only thing that's a little annoying is her like dashes and her long range. So it's gonna be a little bit tough to close the gap unless she uses her B badly. She is rotating to mid, so I'm trying to tell my team that hey, Shimmy is missing. Be careful mid. kind of seem like they're posturing pretty aggressively for a fight, so I'm gonna like also hover just in case. Because I have a feeling she was sort of looking at mid, so I think I'm just gonna play on the safer side and push with my team right here. So then we can just go for the faintest right here. I'm trying to see if the shimmy is here or not still. Gotta be a little careful because Feymal got a little oomph right there. Counts is around, so we might have to jump off and go on her. Gonna go on the trim lights right away. He's dead. I'm gonna go on the Bellica. Oh, they're all so low. And we have no mana. Wow. Okay, that was a little unfortunate right there. I'm not sure like what exactly happened to the West Side squad right there. But either way, it seemed like it was just a really close fight right there. We got the faint twos, but we're just not able to secure the rest of the team right there. So it's a little bad. I think we gave a lot of kills to them, but I think we need to just play catch up right now because in terms of objective we're doing totally fine, but in terms of like gold on the board, I think we're kind of lacking on that. So we need to just catch up for a bit right here. Because it's mostly our ADC, that's why we lost that fight, because our ADC is super weak right now. So we essentially don't have a person that does much in team fights, whereas their ADC is definitely doing a lot on their end.
Say the words, and heresy will take me.
Okay, Phase and Feymal on this side. I'm gonna make the call. Let's do mini prime. I think this is the one of the objectives we can try to snag, and that's gonna be really good for me, especially if I want to just keep split pushing with this. Because if we can't like match the enemy team in terms of gold, we need to try to like get advantage elsewhere, and that is through the objective control right here. Nice job. I'm gonna split push left for now. Maybe a little tricky because Count is hovering me, so I need to be a little bit respectful of the presence right there. Because it's either that or I try to go to mids. I just don't. I'm trying to see if I can apply pressure safely. Is the big thing. Okay, I'm gonna push left. We see 3 whites. I think it's just a shimmy on the sides. This Faith needs to go defend whites. Because she needs to, even though the jungle is struggling a lot, she's gonna keep struggling if he doesn't have a support to help him out. So Faith definitely needs to just go and just help keep the jungle safe at the point. Okay. She's definitely not really hurting us that much, so we're gonna kinda know her. Because we have the mini prime right here that's doing quite a bit of damage. So I'm just gonna keep annoying her damage for now. I'll hop out for this one right here. But I have a net wave that's already crashing in. We see counters on that side, so 8 minions right here. I'll just keep annoying her, play green around the versing on the tower. And we're gonna eventually just get this tower knocked down. Okay, Deku's on the side since we saw the bomb went off right there, so let's back off for a bit. If Deku's here, there might be other people, so I'll just back off really far back and see if anyone's actually coming in for me right now. Yeah, I see Deku is kind of hovering right there. Bellica is coming over as well. So there's 3 people on the left side at the moment. Maybe it's also a counters, but we see 2 on the right, so it's only 3 on the left for the time being. 60 seconds on my mini prime buff. I want to apply a little bit more pressure on this side, however, I'm running low on the mana is the issue. Okay, I think there's a bait right here, but I'm gonna take it for now. Okay, it's sort of just tickling me, so it's not. The deck on the Shinbi alone won't have the damage. Oh, Fama needs to back up because I have no way to help him. And unfortunately, he will die right there. It's really unfortunate. Because he should have seen that I have no mana and no health to really help out. So it's just like, I had to reset right there. He tried to go for the pick, but then got caught up by the counters as a result. We just have to go for Fainters right here. Just kind of hub with for now. We don't have a jungler, which really sucks, but I don't know. It's kind of tough because without the Fame out and the jungler being behind, we're actually very far behind in terms of like kill threat right now. I'm definitely scaling up at the moment, so it's not like I'm nothing to be scoffed at, but at the same time, me alone won't be able to carry this team fight. Now we get the solo pick like that, which is huge because now their jungle is dead and we should be able to secure this Fainters right here. We just focus this first. Belica is sort of looking to hover in. Oh, I got stuck on the wall right there. I actually got out the Fainters right there. I was hoping we could just finish it really quick. I just got off of it early because I was trying to alleviate some of that pressure off of my jungler just to finish that objective right there. But because it was like 1500 health, all it takes a couple more basic attacks to smite it and then it should be done. But still just not enough by the looks of things. And again, this is a result like the jungle is being really far behind while their ADC is very ahead. My Fama should be starting to spike right now, but he's just kind of like getting blown up by all this burst damage, so I'm like the only one that can solo frontline at the moment. Seems like we have to like really rely on the counters and Fame out to find the burst damage onto like the Crim Blast, their counters, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can tank for my team as long as I can. Because this is what I mean, this is a build that you're not gonna have as strong of it all in, but you're definitely gonna be much more durable. So even against this fed heavy DPS comp, it's still taking a lot of damage for our team. It's just we have no backline damage to actually get the last hits in. That should be the Belica. Very nice, except somehow FaZe got the last hit when I was trying to like give it to like the counters, or I tried to get it myself. I'm gonna all in the count because I can definitely do that. So she won't be able to kill me. This gives my time out to try to go for the follow-up, but she's gonna blink out as a result. And she would actually die. Let's go. Again, I'm not in agreement with the FaZe just constantly roaming because this just means my jungler has no chance to get back into the game. Like I know he's like really struggling a lot, but the fact that this FaZe has never been with the jungler and playing the jungler die and repeat just means that he can never get back in the game. Okay, I'm kind of thinking with they have a kind of heavy 80s. I'm gonna go for Bonesaw right here because I think I need to have physical armor, magical armor. So I can't think of an item that gives me both at the moment. So I'm just gonna go for Bonesaw just to give myself a bunch of HP so I can kind of cover myself overall in terms of damage types. MB is coming towards mid, which I was looking at the Belica, but it seems like everyone is going over to right. Because yeah, even the Belica is going to right at the moment. Okay, if they're still pushing up, yeah, the Bellicose there is why they were going for that, but I'm gonna go walk up to this, honestly. I'm gonna go for the Bellicose just because I think it's easier to take down. Very nice double ultimate right there. I'm very glad the Fame Out follow up because it didn't look like I have the damage to all in them before they kill me. So the Fame Out coming in with a nice double execute was super good right there.
I must go back for a brief time.
So actually, let me see what items I can build. Citadel wouldn't be bad. I think I'm just commit for the Bonesaw for now just because I can't think of another item I want that's still beefy but still gives me attack power. So I think Bonesaw is the play. Last item I could probably go for the Sky Splitter so I can have a lot higher sustained damage because at that point I should be more than tanky enough. Okay, if again, like the face just not keeping an eye on Drongo at all led to just Trembler just all in on him right there. I'm gonna die right there unfortunately, but Shrimblots is a big threat. The only issue is it's not an even 1-for-1 trade because we have a Drongo super behind. So it's still like a person down at this point. Because we can't go for even trades because 1-for-1s are not even for us given the performance of our team versus theirs. We have to go for more 1-for-2 scenarios. I think I have to back up because Fame Out just have no mana to go keep going anymore on them. Oh, he has no ultimate, so he's probably dead actually. Yeah, he's just probably dead right there. Yeah, I guess at this point, even if face goes back and help them, I think it wouldn't be enough. Because like what Face should have done is play with the Drongo early game, even if it's far behind, just allow it to catch up. At this point, it's not going to help anymore to do that. So it's better for the Face to kind of start following us, which she's been doing like the whole time. Just the early game wasn't necessarily the right way to do it. And I don't want all in just yet because I'm looking at the Trend Blast if I want to all in on someone. If I push up, so I'm gonna back off and let my team cover me if we have to right there. Nice. So that's Fainters for us. I don't think we can do all prime until we kill the jungler. Or even if we kill the jungler, if they walk into us, I think we may lose the 5v4 if I'm being honest. So I think for the time being, Fainters is the easier, safer option to do, and all prime is something we can only do once we kill most of the team right there. Maybe I can go Absolution last item. That's like an anti-CC option, but also give me a magical armor, which is very nice against the Countess and Bellica and Shimbi. So like they're the ones with all the heavy magical burst damage, while Streamlabs I can play around better.
See you in a minute.
And I don't need the base to stick onto me, especially as an offlaner. If anything, she should stick with the Fame Out or the Countess, in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna reset because I have a feeling they're kind of looking at me right now, and I want to be at my strongest and have full mana to fight them fully. Let's back right here. Yep, that's a Trim Blast right there, actually. The good thing I'm backing because I don't think I can fight long fights if I have half my mana bar right there. Because they may try to actually force it prime, but they can't force it prime unless they kill me, is the big thing. So I'm gonna actually come right here. Oh, I'm gonna go on the counters right here. We should go on the... Yes, we'd love to see it. Oh my god, that is huge, ladies and gents. Yeah, I think that's it. That's definitely what we need to do old Prime now at this point. We have the face healing that's actually going to come in pretty clutch so we can sustain a bit, and river buff. So now I have the mana to use on Prime, but also use it if I need to like turn. It's just Deco right now, so we don't have to worry about too much. It's just the Basilisk to worry about her executing our flame out. So I'm gonna sit in front of the Prime and be the first to take aggro by the enemy if they walk into the pits. Very nice. Deco's right there. She's running into our jungle. We could probably catch her. Let's see if we can catch up to her. I think she's gonna like waste our time a bit, so we won't chase that too hard. I'm gonna look at right because if anything, I'll try to take down T1 tower while also keeping an eye if Deco is have to be around the area, right? Yeah, I don't think she is. I'm still gonna take down the tower. You know what? Okay, we see Bellica right there, so I'm actually fine still. As long as Bellica and Count's not together, I don't have to worry too much. It's when they are together, I get a little scared because the burst damage and CC can be deadly even for my kind of builds. Okay, so we need to just group up and attack mid. Fame split pushing left. I'd rather let someone else's split pushing, like the jungle, who's gonna be not as great in these team fights, but we'll take what we get. Because right now, we need to just try it and push with Prime, right? The Famous pushing left. I may actually have to go defend right.
Keep the fight alive.
Okay. It seems like they're not pushing it all the way. As soon as I see them push again, I'm gonna back immediately.
Enemy towers destroyed.
That's huge. Okay, we're gonna. Let's just push mid then. Actually. Oh, what the heck? I definitely was not meant to be right there. Okay, got the kill right there. We have the Prime healing. We just need to like play a little bit slow-ish. Gymblast is the one that's gonna be issue because he's back to full HP, and we don't have the resources to go on him. So what we want to do is actually focus inhibitors, then look at the Gymblast. Because if I don't have full HP and no ultimate, I should not be trying to dive this Gymblast by myself. But we have Prime, we got Face, so we should be still healing up quite nicely at the moment. Now we're gonna go pressure this left inhibitor. I have ultimate in 10 seconds, so just try to look a little bit. I don't want to dive that. Yeah, they kind of outrange us pretty hard is the issue. Oh, why you pulled me? I was trying to run the Twin Blast. Dang, that pull really messed me up. Because I was trying to go on the Twin Blast, but then FaZe joined me, so I had to re-engage with like an ability, and that really blows. Because if she didn't do that, you saw how low the Twin Blast was. I have enough time to actually finish her, but FaZe kind of griefed me right there, which really blows right here. It really sucks that FaZe, like, she's probably not doing it unintentionally, but like she's kind of griefing me because she's keep pulling me when I don't want her to. I mean, maybe I should back up as soon as the FaZe pulled me right there, but at the same time, it's like that was the one opportunity we can kill the Twin Blast. If we killed the Twin Blast, then we could have got a second inhibitor and even pressure for an end right there, but it just didn't work out there towards the end. I didn't have the capability to finish off the Twin Blast by myself after the FaZe joined me initially in that play. But it's good. We are coming back slowly. I think Jungle at this point, yeah, is starting to become relevant. She's very far behind, but he had 3 items, 3.5. So she should start to hurt a bit in these team fights. So it's not like we have a person ADC that's only doing damage. We have an ADC that's not doing a whole lot of damage, but still doing just enough to be a asset in these team fights. So what we need to do is group up and just go for the picks again. I don't think we can force a primal without getting like the counters or more the enemy team right here. And you see how they're all kind of hovering us right now? We shouldn't start the primal, we should keep hovering it and try to let the mid lane apply pressure right here, because it's a cold inhibitor down. It will end the game if they do not defend this out. That's why I keep shoving it in, just to keep pushing it back out. Oh, that's actually huge. I didn't realize they're going in right there. If you get the counters, then that's a worst fire trade. Yeah, that's a very worst fire trade right there. She's gonna stun me out. Okay. We can't go for farming because we don't have jungler, but I think we can pressure the towers. I'm gonna know that Deco's trying to buy her team time so her team can respawn. And I'm gonna just focus on the tower right here. Except my team is actually still fighting. Still fighting, that's really bad. Honestly, I think that was a waste of time chasing that Deco. Now we can't push anymore at this present moment. At least, at the very least, I can't do these objectives, but it just means that I'm not able to grab the T2 tower on the right to open up the map a bit more. And left is too pushed in close to us, so I can't even go for that right there. I'm trying to see if Chimmy's gonna walk up to this. I don't have my counts right here, so I should actually back off. Okay, I'll just reset then.
Heresy is prepared.
We got a very nice double pick, but then a follow up, which is not good enough to get anything off of that. Because right now, we need to just try and let the mid keep pushing up. Oh wow, they're actually doing it? It looks like they're so odd doing it. Yeah, they cleared the worst. I'm gonna check this myself. They got it before we can go in. We have to back off because with Primal Blade, we don't have the damage to finish him off. I'm gonna blink immediately. FaZe, the one time you need to pull me back. No. I'm not gonna chase the Decker anymore. Nice, I dodged that. I'm gonna die right there, but it's not the worst to take the 1-for-1 just to get the annoying Decker out of the picture. Because she seems like she's the one that's making the plays and just distracting my team a lot right now. But I think this just means that because of that play, they can actually go for Prime at this moment. It really sucks that we're just not able to respawn fast enough, because if our team was there as they were doing it, you saw how low they were. We could definitely team wipe them, but with me and Fame being the only 2 ones there, we're just not able to finish them off. And FaZe should definitely not chase that, by the way, because Primary Blaze on counters is a no-go trying to engage on her like that. What they need to do is just ward OP, although I don't think there's nothing much they can really do, because if Counter's trying to walk into the Fine Pit to contest, there's 3 magical mages that's just gonna blow it up immediately, right? But at the very least, still try to hover just a little bit just in case, maybe scale them off a bit, but don't try to actually fight them is what I'm hoping the Counter's gonna do. At the very least, the Primary Blade is not a long buff, although depending on what the enemy team do, they might try to stop O Prime immediately coming off this respawn. So that wall is not a good spot because that doesn't cover the front of the pit. And yep, you see they're on it, and I imagine yep, the trim blast is there as well. I don't think there's nothing much we can do because Flame Mount's not here. But my team is trying to force their way in. I think I'm gonna send it right here, actually. Dodge that nice and good. Nice. Can we maybe just end mid? It's 1 minute until what do you call? Until they respawn, and it's just a shimby to wave clear with Deku. So I think they want to do the prime. Okay. If they want, I think we can actually end it if we really want to, but my team is making the call for prime, then we'll respect it. I don't think I can change their mind to get off of it. If anything, this might be the safer bet anyways. Because I think at the very least, in the middle inhibitor is definitely ideal. Okay, seems like they're hovering us, but I don't think Shimi can solo us on this objective, so we'll just focus on this. Be good enough. Okay, we won't be able to catch up to her, but that's fine. Yeah, we should attack mid. I want to push left, but me pushing left by myself is really bad because I can actually get collapsed on if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna opt to push mid a little bit by myself, but then jump to left in a sec. Actually, I have to let this push in by myself because no one's pushing with me. It's too risky for me to push that wave in like that, so I'm gonna back off. Let that stay right there, but I might go split push left though. Because middle is a dead inhibitor, that should be pretty easy to take out. I want to try to get a live inhibitor, and that one is on left right here. It's gonna be a little bit tough because we don't have much map pressure. See how left is pushed up, but none of the lanes are really odd. The right one is fine. I think Fame Mount needs to be careful. He's the one that needs to be careful because see, no one's on the mini map, no one's on left. There's a lot of people definitely looking at left. And we see the Trim Blast right there. That Fame Mount has to back off. So he's gonna, if Trim Blast is there, the rest of the team is gonna follow. We can't dive that. Play slow. I'm trying to engage, get pressure off of my team right there. I'm not gonna dive that too hard. Attack left. Let's get these inhibitors knocked down because I don't think we have enough pressure to fully end the game mid, but we have 3 inhibitors down. I think we can slowly push end to victory right here. The strongest kind of getting solo a little bit. Wait, Famao is soloing the Prime Mode by himself. I think we should be going to inhibitors first, no? But we're all so scattered right now, it's actually kind of bad. This is how we're gonna lose these fights if we get scattered like this. Prepared. I'm definitely diving this Trim Blast. He's like the mid-win condition. If I can take him out of the picture, that makes it really easy to push the end because Trim Blast is gone for like a minute 30. We have White pushing up, we have Primary Blaze, so I think this is the go angle to finally finish this game out right here, ladies and gents. Countess is pushing left, so we might just have to wait for her to push up all the way. We're on a taking time clock. I want to at least get 1 more inhibitor down before Chimda spawns, and that's my goal at the very least. Like kind of going in hard on him. Okay, it seems like he's out, so I'm just gonna ignore them for now. We don't have the blade old primate mode, which kind of blows because that's what we need if we want to like push a lot more consistently better. We have the kill threat, but not the push threat, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna kind of chunk it a little bit right there. They're going left, so I'm gonna push right a little bit. I don't think Decker by itself can like clear this out. That's what I hope at least. But he is chunking me slowly, so this is a little bit annoying. We might actually have to back off then, because I'm kind of I can't push anymore because I try my best, but it's just not enough because it's like it's actually building something really interesting. That's probably why she actually was chunking me right there, because she keep doing augmentation clocks on me, which is not what you normally see every day. Oh. I think we should have definitely like gone for an inhibitor push first, but we're just not coordinated enough to do this kind of split pushing right now, and so this primary blaze is just gonna expire by the time we can actually use this item. So it's just a big stall fest right now. We need to actually kill 3 or 4 of them if we want to actually push the end, because it seems like even if just one of them's alive, it's really hard to push the end. Blast is right. Question is, can I get a solo pick? That's what I'm trying to go for. Okay. Trim Blast is pushing right. I have a feeling he's gonna try and sneak that in. So I'm gonna play on the safe side and make sure I reset right here. Just in case, you never know. When they might actually try to go for a backdoor. Oh, that goes here. That's why she can go for it. I need help because they're trying to like get me and get the tower knocked down. But as long as they have minions, we can definitely keep the pressure up. I have to just try and get my health back ASAP so I can actually defend. But unfortunately, it's just not enough right here because they're gonna get the inhibitor down. I think they have to keep pushing on left for the time being. I need them to keep pushing right now. Frame winning really hard. Grimbots has ultimate backup already. Paymount went too hard and didn't allow me to catch up because like he kept dashing in. I was trying my best to keep up, but because he went in solo like that, we should have all just turned on the Decker right there. Like I think if we take her out first, then it allows us to go and trim blast way easier. But because you saw the deck was waiting for the Paymount to dash in, and then she just immediately stunned. That's what he should have trying to do. And because Paymount dashed in and I didn't have my cooldowns up, I just cannot keep up at all. This is really bad because they could actually look to end right here. It's only the counts that's alive, and it's the trim blast counts the Bellica. This might be GG's right here, but we'll see if the counts can pull out the miracle play. Seems like the team. Seems like they're gonna go for the prime play. If they're not pushing that in, they might be going for the objectives. So we might have one more chance, but if they have prime and a Frontline Blaze, then we might not be able to stand a chance at this point. I don't know. It's just we just cannot get a solid kill on them. Or when we do, it's just they have so much wave clear, which just counter Shinbi. Pretty much all of them, even the Decker is decent wave clear, whereas our wave clear is really bad. We only have the counts in Chuango, and they're not like it's hard for them to walk up and wave clear, or rather pressure them off the towers. But left is all push up. They're probably going for the Primary Fainters, I mean, if they're not pushing in right now, that's the objective they're going for. The best bet is we'll keep pushing out the towers. I might... Feymar's gonna go for the split push. Okay. I'll let Feymar do the back door, and we're gonna try our best to defend right here. Because if Feymar's trying to go back door, I think that's a smart decision. Because Feymar's really good at split pushing, even better than me, I think, at the moment. So I think it's better for me to stay behind for a bit. So Feymar's going in, Bellica is there, so it's gonna be really hard unless he gets the solo kill. So what we can try and do is making sure they don't reset. Wait, Feymar is gonna end off that? Wow. Okay, Feymar, I see you. I see you, Feymar. I was like, you know what? I'll trust him the back door, and he pulled it off, ladies and gents. This Feymar is just built different, and I mean, we kind of saw that a couple times where he got some really nice follow-up and great stuff going. I mean, I think all of us could play better, but like, that's a funny name, but okay, yeah, but yeah, no, Feymar, well played to you, my good sir. Well played to you, my good sir.
The vigilance are
Because there's just no way we can make a 5v5 defense. That's why I was looking for a split push, but Feymar's like, I got you, buddy, and he did that marvelously, right there. So wow, that is such a way to go win out that game right there, and especially with a team that's finally like looking to end, and Feymar just like, nope. But yeah, no, I think this build, it is a pretty dang good showcase of this build, because this is a team comp with so much damage. Shinbi, Twin Blast, Bellica counters, and despite all that like burst DPS, we can sustain pretty dang well and kind of taking the hits, and that's what makes Serath, and this is why like this build can thrive on Serath, because if you think about it, Serath has a Q that allows her to be invulnerable while you use it. So her Q count as a dodge ability, or while it stalls, because while you're killing someone, you cannot be hit, you cannot be targeted, so you buy yourself extra seconds. Well, you can essentially just like not take damage and live longer team fights. And then also your E, can dodge a lot of abilities. Like that one time I dodged the Bellica knockup because I was in the air. So both combined with your Q and E alone, you can just dodge a lot of stuff and not take damage. So imagine you have that kind of character, but a lot of tankiness to them, and this is a character that's just gonna be really hard to take down those team fights, because I really felt like against like the fair trim less, against this like really high damage kind of team, we were able to still frontline pretty dang well. I can actually go dive in with Serath, which normally on a normal build, if I try to dive into the team comp, I'm just dead right away. But I can actually dive and not die right away, and actually give my team the breathing room they need to go follow up. So imagine like this is a more traditional team comp with like a steel offlane and like a kind of like a Chimera jungle, for example, right? Then we're gonna be able to tank even better, because they don't have the tanking the DPS to bust down this kind of tank build right here. So yeah, look at this. We take a lot of damage and still pump out the most damage on our team, only falling a little bit behind on the Fed Twin Blast and the Fed Countess right there. So yeah, I think this build is probably one of the best ones to run on Serath offlane at the moment. Even though the Soviet off-band pick, I think overall this was a very strong back pocket pick in the competitive scene, and that's why you see a lot of offlanes like Tekken Kid, Nitro, practicing this pick, because in the right team comps against the right teams, this pick can just shine super hard, and I think this game kind of proves a little bit why it can do that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me down in the comments for the heroes, for the builds from my showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.